Yo, before we get into the interview, man, I want to give a shout out to all my radio stations all across the country who have the Bootleg Kev Show as an official affiliate. Man, we're on the radio in about 100 cities nationwide every day. Want to give a shout out to Real 92.3 in LA. Shout out to The Beat in Miami. Shout out to Wild 94.1 in Tampa. Shout out to Hot 98.3 in Tucson. Power 98.3 in Phoenix. We 102.9 in Portland. We're all over the country, so you can tap in with that radio show. If you want to know if we're on in your city, just go to bootlegkev.com. The full list of cities is there. You might hear us. Let's get into the interview. Bootleg Kev Podcast,
Wait,
Bootleg Kev Show.
I have to ask, where did you get bootleg from?
So, when I had a newborn baby, I was in high school, and I was bootlegging people's albums. I was selling fake shoes, fake purses at the swap meet.
You was hustling.
Yeah, I was like 17, 18 at the swap meet.
Okay, you had a vision.
And then I would come to the radio station when I was interning, and I would bring like boxes of DVDs and shit, and I'd sell them to the morning show. And then the guy, Joey Boy, started calling me Bootleg Kev on the radio, and voila.
Do your fans know that?
I don't know.
So
now they do.
I got an exclusive.
Exclusive.
Period.
Saweetie's in the building. New
I
EP.
am.
New EP. Saweetie, I have to ask, why do we just get EPs from you?
So
Album.
that's a great question. Honestly, it's on the way, and I say that every time. But when I would say that was like a filler statement. But just to get, down to the ground and real honest in this point, I've been searching for my voice for so long. You gotta imagine, like, when you pop off of icygurl and you're thrown into the game off of a car rap.
Right.
It was difficult, and it's really important for our artists to feel comfortable and safe in the studio environment. Not that it could get dangerous, but in a creative element.
Right.
So the more I got to know myself, the more I knew what I wanted. You guys, I could hear you. Yeah. And I think this is the first time where I feel like I've discovered myself as an artist.
Do you feel like, because you did blow up so fast, and I remember you had the brand deals off the rip to make, and then later,
and I still got them. Shout out to Waymo on Spotify for giving me them Waymo cars.
By the way, I had my first Waymo experience in Austin, Texas this past weekend, and I ended up punching the steering wheel because it was fucking tripping. And then customer service just started talking like it was God, and I'm on mushrooms at the time. So I'm in Austin. I punched the steering wheel. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this fucking devil-ass car? Shout out to Waymo, though, because they're cutting the check. Anyway, then out of nowhere, the music stops, and some guy's like, excuse me, sir, this is Waymo support. Is everything okay? And I was like, God? What's up with this?
But you see how quick they came through.
They did.
Excellent HR, excellent customer service. Shout out to Waymo.
Waymo's great.
Yes.
No, but obviously, things happen so fast for you.
Yeah, to have a MAC Cosmetics deal and to have a McDonald's deal before an album is crazy.
Well, I was gonna say, like, your celebrity becomes so big. You obviously you end up in like the high profile relationship, and do you get to the point where you're like you said, you're finding yourself? Do you kind of confuse who you are and who Saweetie is to the world?
Absolutely not, because Saweetie was popping since high school.
Right.
Saweetie was popping since MySpace. Like, I would literally walk around and people would be like, are you Saweetie? That's how popping my MySpace was. So I was always Saweetie. I've always been.
So that was always your thing.
It's just always been me.
Right.
It's in me, not on me. And it's just like I've always operated in that element.
Right.
But
I said that on Instagram, by the way. I put that on my little update. I put, it's in me, not on me. And everyone said, hey, yo, pause. Because as a man, I can't say it's in me, not on me without it being gay. Anyway, sorry, continue. Little sidetrack there, but since high school, since MySpace.
Yeah, so, but I've always been in this element.
Yeah.
So I've never thought that it was a separation. I think it was more of a internal research.
Right.
What do I want to stand for? What do I want to talk about? And when you get popping that fast, people get excited and they're like, oh, you can do these kind of records. But what I've learned is you can't turn your back on what makes you great. So It's like I had to go back to what was true in my soul. And I feel like this EP is an elevation of what icygurl first came into.
Yeah, because I feel like you came out and it was like you had the freestyle going crazy, and then it turned into this, like, I mean, from there, I mean, you just had like banger after banger after banger, and then I feel like it got to the point where you're like, okay, you got a McDonald's meal. I feel like I turned on a fight. You were performing Best Friend with Doja Cat. You were you're fucking everywhere, and you're still no album, which is like, it's kind of like never happened like this.
Yeah, it never has.
Like, you got so many hits, but there's still no body of work. I mean, there are. You've put out the dope mixtape with Draco on it, and
thank
the EPs
you.
and all that.
Yeah, lots of EPs, but when it comes to a body of work, I'm very sensitive about that because I really love music. Like, I love music down to the ground and around and around. So I didn't want to put out everything because the album was done during the McDonald's deal. But I wasn't feeling it like that.
Right.
If I'm not waking up and I'm not playing the music and I'm not addicted to it, it's not what it's supposed to be. So I really had to like dig deep. I didn't really take a break, but to like the world it looked like that because I was off of social media for a lot, but I was doing a lot of soul searching. Because I'm just like, what are we really talking about? You know?
Right. Do you feel like is because when you get so big so quick, then so many more voices come into the picture?
Absolutely.
You got no management, A&Rs come in.
Absolutely, because everybody wants a hand in the pot that's hot.
Right. Everyone wants a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at what point in time was it during that break where you kind of like, were you able to kind of like make your circle tighter and kind of just hone in on like what you want to do?
I wouldn't say that because the bigger you get, the bigger like everyone around you gets. Not bigger, but like it's just a lot of opinions, a lot of suggestions. And when you don't know yourself as an artist, and I can say that honestly, you're listening to everybody because it's just like, okay, you guys have done this before. You guys know what you're talking about. No, I feel like for every new artist that comes into the game, as long as you know yourself and as long as you're consistent, it'll pay off in the long run. But I was experimenting too much.
Right. What would you say was the record that you felt like got a little far away from you where you were like, this ain't me? Like I'm doing too much with this shit. I listened to the wrong motherfuckers when this shit came out. Was there like a record? By the way, I
gotta say this, and I know my fans are gonna be like, "Bitch, what?" So before Best Friend came out, I didn't like it.
Such a banger.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like my voice on it. The beat was crazy, but when I was writing to it, I couldn't catch it. And there was a point where it's just like, you've rewritten this verse so many times. We got to put it out. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's put it out. But what I do love about Best Friend is the community that it produced from the sensation that was had. You know, you saw like mamas and daughters making content,
right.
Sisters making, it was just such a positive record. So I really love the inspiration behind the record, but it took me so long to just catch a vibe with it. Doja did her thing. She went crazy. She went crazy. She did her big one. But when it was for me, it took me so long to write to that record. And as you can imagine, it's her on a verse and me on a verse.
Yeah.
A verse is a verse, but it was like a verse that I kept rewriting because I just couldn't catch a vibe.
Wow. Mm-hmm. One of your biggest songs.
Yeah.
What is your biggest song ever at this point?
My Type.
Yeah, that's.
But My Type, I love My Type. My Type, I was lit in the studio. It was coming from an emotional place, and I said this.
When you say an emotional place,
so look at.
I want to know what.
But listen, Linda. So look at. When I wrote My Type, at first it was a diss record.
To an ex.
To a person.
What year was this?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, so
but the comments will tell you. Anyways, it was because at first it was something else. It was new whip Snoop, right around dip. But then I changed it to new wrist Snoop whip. But it was coming from an energy that was organic, you know. So
like essentially, you were telling your ex like, I got some new dick.
I didn't say that.
Right, but in the original version, you did.
Papacito, I didn't say that.
Okay. Right. So it started as a diss.
It did start as a diss.
Yeah.
But I changed it and it became a global phenom.
It did.
It did.
Shout out to
And you know that song charted with no marketing, no budget, because there was another record that was a focus track at that moment.
Which one was that?
It was a record. You know, it was a little 1, 2, 3, 4, but it wasn't the 5, 6, 7, 8.
I feel you.
So let me be great. When I had put out the focus record, the other song had charted with no promotion.
Okay.
So that was like a really proud moment for me.
'Cause it was organic?
I literally woke up. I think billboards come out Monday or Tuesday, and I was on the chart. It was like new hot entry.
And you're like,
There was no
this ain't even the one that we was putting the
there was no bubbling around it. It just entered. And my type, I turned that in a day before my EP was turned in.
A banger.
Big banger.
Big
and I
banger.
stand on that.
Yeah, for sure. Do you you know what one of my favorite records you've put out, I think like ever is it the Way record, because it was very different for you. It was a different BPM.
Thank you. But
It was slower.
I don't think it got the love that it deserved.
It just was like a different vibe for you, because I feel like it was like in the like high 70 BPM range. Usually you're like around like 100, 105.
Yeah, but I feel like if that song would have came out in the 90s, it would have been perfect.
Super vibey.
Yeah, super vibey. It's like I'm actually like spitting, like I'm really engulfing every word that I'm saying. And, you know, it did its little thing, but I was expecting it to do its big thing.
Shout out to the big things. Speaking of big things, you have a new song called Both of Them. And so these are the, you know, are you aware of the cultural significance of your Birkin statements in the past has been?
Yes.
You've kind of like...
I influenced the Birkin economy.
Yeah, so these are Birkins, is that what happened?
Yeah, Kelly or the crack, both of them.
Okay,
and
so
that's what it is.
What is this?
So this is the Kelly.
Okay, this is a Kelly. So what's this cost?
You know, it's a significant amount of...
Is this like more than $50,000?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Both of them is.
Wow. So this is like more than this one?
Yeah.
So this is probably like
It's a Kelly.
A Kelly?
Yeah.
Let me Google this.
And this is a smaller Birkin. This is the baby Birkin.
So Kelly, how do you spell Birkin?
BIRK.
Kelly Birkin. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, this is one of these on eBay's $470,000. So
Can I get some water, please?
yeah, we don't have any water in the studio, front room of the studio.
You should get your girl one, wifey.
Yeah, my wife, I love her to death, but if she, you know how you were talked earlier about the origins of my name,
Yeah.
Bootleg Kev. So if my wife ever got a Birkin, I'm comfortable with being on the record saying that
Well, just make sure you get it from China.
it wouldn't be fake. It would be fake. Yeah, get him a bathroom key. Yeah. I don't even know if they make fake Birkins. Yeah, there's one that's $350. That's have you ever thought about swapping one of these for like a piece of like maybe an apartment complex in Sacramento or something?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you like carry these around, like is there anything like, you know, I feel like I'd be careful what I put in here. No. If it spills, like if you like, you wouldn't put a bottle of lotion in a Birkin, because what if it busts open?
I actually have a lotion in here. I got it today. You should have some. It smells really good.
I'd just be afraid it opens up and ruins my $500,000 piece of crocodile. Jesus Christ. Thing's crazy. I like it. So, how many of these do you own? This is crazy. My God. More than 10?
You know, I'm not sure.
So if my question to you is like, do you buy these for yourself, or are these like gifts?
Both of them.
Nice. So if you get a gift from like an ex, do you say, okay, we're done? Do they ask for it back? Because if like a significant enough bag, I'd be like, hey, we're broken up. Do you mind if I get the bag back?
Do you mind if I get the bag back? You know what? Wait, can you ask that question again?
So let's say like you are dating a guy, right? And he gives you a Birkin. And you guys break up. And he's like, you know, sometimes you break up and you're like, let me get the engagement ring back.
Right.
But in this case, they would be like, hey, it didn't work out. Do you remember that $500,000 purse I bought you? Do you think
got amnesia.
Can I get it back?
I got amnesia.
Nice. That's probably that's the right move, right? Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. So more than 10 of these. I feel like you should trade these. You should get some crypto, maybe some real estate.
I have a. The reason why I'm opposed is because one day I'm gonna have a baby.
So you're gonna sell the purses for the baby?
No. Don't do that.
Okay.
But when I have a daughter, I want to give her all my bags.
Do these increase in value over time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Especially if it's crocodile.
I like it. So these are investments. These are tokens for the daughter in the future.
Yes.
What if you have a son, though?
the son gonna get what he get.
I mean, I've seen a lot of
He could probably get my jewelry.
There's a lot of straight rich men who carry Birkins on the side of Laker games.
But I feel like a man carried a big Birkin, so he could have the big Birkins, but not the little ones.
Do you think it's I don't know if I want to say the word suspect, but is it interesting when you see a guy carrying a woman's purse as a status symbol?
No, it's fashion, baby.
Do you think it's fashion?
So it just always depends on how they play it.
Right.
Depends on how they play it. That's how you can really get a sense of how to really analyze the situation.
Like dudes who wear like women's jeans. It depends on how they wear them, right?
I mean, there's some really skinny boys out there, and sometimes women's jeans look like men's jeans on them.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on how you do it.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. By the way, I hope my man Cook over here don't get no weird ideas. We're not going out. Cook's the kind of guy who's got a man bag, like a satchel. Can't have no purse, Cook.
I'm not gonna lie. A manly man with a satchel, I think is cute.
So you like the satchel? What's in the satchel though? That's what I'm like. It's like a fucking diaper bag. Money.
The bread.
Maybe a gun. Money and a gun, both of them.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
I feel like any dude I know who's got the little thing, they got the thing on them,
It's both of them. It's a balance.
Shout out to the man purses out there.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you single currently?
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't want to impose my views about your personal life on you.
Please.
I would say probably.
Really?
I don't know.
Is that what you gathered?
I don't know. I mean, the YG thing's over, right?
Huh?
See, it's over. So yeah, I have to say single. You asked me to answer the question I asked you. You can't get mad at my answer.
Do you know I sold out my Australian dates?
Wow, that's big. Australia's a faraway place, yo.
No, it really is.
And they got kangaroos, spiders, crocodiles,
Unfortunately,
sharks.
I did not see those spiders because when I tell you, baby, I probably would have passed out. It would have attacked me. I would have been like on the floor like this.
Are you scared of spiders?
I like certain spiders.
Really?
Daddy long legs, I can get with them.
Is this a metaphor?
Next question, please.
So Australia, how many? When are you going there?
I went already.
Oh, how was it?
It was great.
Was it
the
hot?
girls out there are so beautiful.
They all look like Iggy.
Iggy's a bad bitch, but there was a variation of baddies.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. When I think of Australia, I just think of just like a country full of Iggies and kangaroos.
There was a variation.
Nice. Was it? Did you do any like safaris or anything crazy?
No, everything was really back to back. I got my sleep, I ate, performed, and I slept.
Did you go to Asia after?
I went to Asia before.
Hey, real quick, want to tell you about our sponsors at Odd Socks. That's our day one family. Make sure you follow them at Odd Socks Official. I just got done running a 5K with them and Bert Kreischer. You see the Happy Gilmore socks. Part 2's coming soon. They got the socks. They got the draws, the most comfortable socks in the entire world, plus the underwear, all of it. Get 20% off. Go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code BOOTLEG right now. Hey, don't forget to go to bootlegkev.com. We had to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the most viral interview of all time. Throw the shirt up so you could see it. I turned it down. Shout out to that boy, Big Boogie, a big college in Jacksonville. And we just threw these on sale. Half off for the 500 episode tee. Bootlegkev.com. Go get you a shirt. Let's get back to the interview.
Okay, so who is your favorite boy K-pop group?
BTS.
Okay, I know that's right. Bootleg Kev! Make some noise. It's just me. We don't got no sounds in the back.
It's the only one I know, though.
Oh my gosh, they would love you.
And I like the K-pop Demon Hunter cartoon my son's watching right now. It's on Netflix.
K-pop's gonna go crazy over you, Bootleg Kev.
So you went to Seoul, and then did you go?
And then I went to Tokyo.
Good place.
And then I went to Shanghai.
Ooh.
Shanghai, one of my craziest crowds. I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Yeah.
In China, were you able to have internet?
Yes.
I heard that your phone's like, it's like weird situation.
Maybe because I'm Chinese, I got the special pass.
Do they call in a favor like, hey, Saweetie wants regular, she wants to use her 5G LTE.
She got percent in her blood.
Have you ever been to Thailand?
I would love to go to Thailand. You're the second person who mentioned it, so I know that it's coming in the next year. Thank you, Bootleg.
We got to get you on Rolling Loud in Thailand.
Same situation.
Rolling Loud Thailand, I'm coming for you.
We'll make it happen. My boys do it.
Yes.
Shout out my guy Buddha. It's the funnest country in the
Shout
world.
out to who?
DJ Buddha. He's
DJ Buddha.
Buddha and Ono, the Bangkok invaders, they call them.
I know that's right.
Sick. Yeah, but it's the coolest country.
What is this?
This is Slapwoods. They
Okay.
slap. Hey, got to stop the interview. Want to give a shout out, man. The only thing we smoke, ladies and gentlemen, is Slapwoods. That's right. Make sure you follow them at Slapwoods. And you know, the reason why we smoke Slapwoods, it's literally because they slap. If you ain't smoking Slapwoods, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to the interview. Yeah, good people. So what's your favorite country outside of the U.S. that you go to?
Oh, my favorite, Turks and Caicos.
Nice.
Yes. It's magical. You should bring wifey there on your next anniversary.
You know, I've heard it's really nice, but I also heard it's like blown up pretty crazy in the last like 5 or 6 years to where like everyone's going there. Yeah, maybe.
But there's private areas.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more like, Mexico because it's close, it's cheap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's some
Like,
nigga shit.
Cabo. You know what I
Just
mean?
don't say it like that.
I love Mexico.
Yeah, but that's just so like
So Turks.
you gotta.
Yeah. Look, I mean, listen, I'm working there. I want to get to the Birkin, I got to get to the Birkin. Then I got to get to the Turks.
Because one thing that I will say for the girlies that are watching, invest in experiences and not materialistic things. Because when I tell you, when
Or
I
both
travel,
of them.
I know that's right. Bootleg Kev.
Yeah. But no, you're right. I feel like experiences, you can never get that back, right? It's like
Yeah.
you go see the world, it gives you perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. So, is there anybody because I feel like you've been working with a lot of artists. Is there anybody who you are like a fan of that's on the come up right now that you're just like, because I feel like you always are pretty tapped in.
Dina
Tap
Ayada.
in.
Dina Ayada.
Say it again.
Dina Ayada. She's from Morocco.
Okay. Morocco?
Yeah, her like wordplay, her vibe. She's a bad bitch, but
check
her
her out.
music is just so catchy. I feel like she's one of those artists where it's like first listen to her catalog, you're gonna love it.
All right, I got to tap in. The only person I know from Morocco is French. Of the
Really?
Montana
Well, shout out to him
sorts.
too. He cool.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. French is he's in shape right now. It makes me feel fat.
I gotta get in shape too.
You're not in shape?
I naturally have a fast metabolism.
Does that mean you could just eat like anything?
Yeah.
Nice. So when do you ever like lock in and be like, yo,
Yeah.
I got to lose 5 pounds. I'm going to what do you do? Like, is it like keto? Or are you like cutting out
I
bread?
do a colon cleanse.
Colon cleanse. So
Colon
they shoot water
cleanse.
up your ass?
No, it's pill. I prefer the pills
So you take the pill
at night.
and then you're shitting yourself.
Yeah.
Nice.
You should stay home for like the first 3 days.
Nice.
But I recommend that, and then getting some good juices that do well with your body, and then just being at home. Being at home is really important because I had an
course.
episode.
Where'd you have to shit at? Was it like
I'm not gonna answer.
was it a
that.
club or an airplane or
I'm not gonna answer that.
worst place I ever took a shit at? I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing like a good nightclub shit. It's the worst though.
What? It stinks in the nightclub clubs though.
Oh, I know. Trust me, but I had to do it. I had food
But
poisoning.
honestly, when you have to release, anywhere is better than outside.
So when you had your incident, your episode, did you dribble a little? Was it? Did you have a wet fart or anything?
You know, it's a little turtle talk.
A little. Was the turtle head was popping out? It happens.
Next
It happens.
question.
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, listen, man, shitty boys in the building.
Are we really gonna cut that?
I don't know. I think it's great. I think this humanizes you. The first time we talked, you talked about wiping your ass with that shit went viral. Yeah, with the nails. It was a good clip. It was a great clip. Anyway, let's move on from shit, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got to wrap up this interview. Another one presented by Hardeen, baby. You already know what it is. Shout out to Hardeen for presenting another episode of the Bootleg Kev Podcast. Don't forget, when you're in Vegas, you getting that taxi, you getting that Uber, say, take me to Hardeen, the #1 cannabis dispensary in the world. Premium selection of the craziest gas you could ever ask for. And then they break down what all the terps mean. It's incredible. Go to Hardeen_Las Vegas, shoot them a follow. And when you're in Las Vegas, make sure you shoot them a visit. Hey, want to give a shout out to our newest sponsor. I don't like to vape unless it is pure solventless rosin. Want to give a shout out to RokinCannabis.com. Go give them a follow. It's nothing but that good gas. Check them out at your local dispensary, RokinCannabis.com. Salute to them. Let's get back to the interview. Listen, you are very much like went to college at USC.
First of all, I want to give you your daps. You have no notepad.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's off the dome.
All of it, every
Talk to me.
time.
Talk to me, baby.
No notes.
Talk to me.
So,
Let's go.
So, obviously went to USC. You're a Northern Cali girl, though. Who is on your Mount Rushmore of Northern California hip hop? Not necessarily just the Bay. Could be Sac. Could be, I don't know. What else is up there?
Ooh. I know. Dope ain't me. But no, I'm not an R&B singer. I'm a gangster rapper throwing up the middle finger. Who's that?
I don't know. You told me. Because you got
Who's that? Go ahead, Cut.
Oh, Mac Dre? Yeah, Mac Dre. Okay.
I feel like he's the biggest.
So Mac Dre.
On the West Coast. Cause
That's one. You need 3 more.
3 more?
Northern Cali only, exclusively.
Northern or California.
The Northern California Mount Rushmore. So we got Mac Dre. It's a good one.
I can't do 3. I'm gonna say my favorites though. Mac Dre. Shout out to Too Short. I sampled 2 of his songs.
Of course.
I'll probably sample some more. And we do have a song coming out. 40. Jacka.
Okay, rest in peace. Saweetie slapping Jack. I like
And honestly, a lot of people don't give her props, but I feel like Kamaya has one of the best first debut albums. I remember when that shit came out.
Crazy.
Like, I was so inspired.
And she's got one of the most unique tones. Incredible.
She has, yes.
So
It's like, when she came out, I listened to that shit every morning, afternoon, night. Like, I lived and breathed that album.
She's incredible.
A Good Night in the Ghetto, that's what it was called, right? Yes.
That's a good one.
Definitely P-Lo. I love P-Lo. He's so, because he's a producer, a writer, and a rapper.
Amazing, talented guy.
Yeah, because when he pulls up to the studio to do a song, it's just him.
Right.
He got his team, but it's him doing all the, like, the facilitating and the operations. Who else? Ooh.
Maybe some Hell Gang in there. Mozzie from Sac.
Yeah, definitely Maz. Oh, Rick, come on, shout out to motherfucking Richie Rich.
One of the coolest. Richie Rich is
keep
one
it on the real.
Okay.
3 Times Crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
My gosh.
How old are you, sweetie? Jesus.
So let's talk about that. And I have a lot of more people on my list if I didn't name you. My mind is just going everywhere right now. It's press day, but shout out to the Bay. Shout out to everything that you've done for the culture. And shout out for you guys just paving the way. There's a lot of people that I should name, but I can't think of them right now. But I want to get to that. What did you just ask me?
I don't know. But
it was a good question. What did you just ask me?
I said, well, you said 3 Times Crazy, and I said, damn, how old are you? That's old school.
Oh, yeah. No. I do want to talk about that. Yes. So shout out to my mama and my daddy. Shout out to my daddy because in the beginning of like my childhood, I lived with him for a lot of time. But he was big hip hop head, black car, big subs in the car.
Oh, so you were slapping.
So we were slapping the Hood Stars. We were slapping Jacka. We were slapping, just that era in the Bay. And I remember. Wait, who was the who? Oh, it's going down tonight. It's going down. It's going down tonight. Tonight is going down.
The remix. That remix is crazy with 40 on it. Ooh.
And then I feel like so there's 2 songs that really stand out in my childhood. Now I want to talk about them real quick. Shout out to my dad. Like I said, he had the big black truck with the subs in the back. And there's 2 songs that stand out to me. I remember when This Is a Slumper came out.
Okay.
And like as a kid, I didn't know what a slumper was. Like I know it's like the big bass, XYZ,
right.
XYZ. But I remember he asked me, because he would play it all the time. He would slap it all the time. And he'd be like, so he calls me Didi. He like Didi. He riding, doing whatever he doing. He like, is this a slumper? And I was just like, I couldn't answer it. And he was like, what? He said, this for sure a slumper. So the next time he asked me another question is when the Grown Man song came out. And then when the Grown Man remix came out, he was like, Didi, do you get your Grown Man on? And because I didn't say yes last time, I was like, yes. And he was like, no, the hell you don't.
That's funny.
So those were the 2 songs that stand out to me because I had such a like dope interaction with my dad, but he's so cool and like growing up, I'm so happy that I had a parent from the Bay, raised in the Bay, because that's all we would listen to.
Did your parents pull up to McDonald's and order the meal like right away? Like, we finna hit that drive-through.
When I had my brand new, absolutely. Everybody who knew me was running it up.
Yes.
Like, it was such a big moment to me. And,
such a big deal.
And I just want to thank McDonald's. Because like I said, I had no album out.
Right.
You know? And for them to pick me at such a premature stage in my career, I'm very thankful for that. Because it gave me so much exposure.
If you were to start your own restaurant, what kind of food would you serve?
Seafood.
I
would do like boiling crab vibes.
So you're like in the spot with the bib, just tearing shit apart.
Well, I'm a pro. I don't need a bib.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always cut myself.
When you crack, you gotta crack away. When you crack it towards you, that's when you splatter.
Nah, I'm the worst. I always slice a finger open, a thumb.
I only slice my finger if it's king crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like crawfish?
I love crawfish.
See.
But I don't eat the poop.
See, that's the only thing about, like, if I could see the poop in the shrimp,
I'm not eating it.
I don't want this. I don't want to see the shit.
Yeah.
And usually when you have to peel the shrimp yourself, it's shit in
Yeah,
there.
I don't like the guts or the poop.
Yeah, no, for sure. When you heard the beat for both of them, did you recognize the Young Buck sample?
Absolutely. I'm the sample queen, of course.
I gotta make sure. It's such a fucking great sample.
Yeah,
and the way it was flipped was amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Jay White. He did a big one on that. But when I first heard it, I think I was just like, because that's how it comes in. It just
right. Yeah, it's a banger. Good record. Yeah. Were you like a G Unit fan too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love when they did their girly records, like Smile.
Want
to Get to Know You.
I wanna get to know you. Yeah, what happened to Joe, man? Where's Joe at? Doing like an old school concert in Stockton or something? What's up with Joe, man? He had bangers. Fucking all the G Unit collabs. I want to know.
I want to get to know you.
So, song is out, EP is out.
I'm listening. Ooh, see, look at y'all not locked in.
What is the craziest thing you keep in a bag? Hillary Clinton had some hot sauce. What do you got?
The craziest thing, I've had some hot sauce.
I just want to know what's kept in a 6-figure purse. That's is it like makeup? Is
a gold phone.
A gold phone.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Where do you get a gold phone anyway?
Actually, it was a gift, and I'm listening to you. I just want to reapply my lip gloss. There it is.
That's fine.
Boom.
Got to reapply.
Absolutely.
How many times a day do you reapply? Is it like 20, 30?
Maybe like 100.
100. That's a lot. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, look, the EP's out. Go support it. Any tour stuff coming soon or?
Let's manifest real quick. My goal is, before I do like my first American run, I would love to open up for a major artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in mind that you'd be like, yo, I'd love to go on the
Honestly,
road?
I just want to put the paint where it ain't. So it's just like, I would just be grateful to open for somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Mm-hmm. That'd be dope. Bars. Who?
She got bars. You hitting these quotables?
Yeah, shout out to your record rep, Brandon Scales, who's been interrupting our interview the entire fucking time. Because he's unprofessional and bad at his job. Anyway.
But yeah, a major tour, because I love touring now. I love performing. You know, there was a time in my career where I didn't like really love it.
Right.
And only because I wasn't being developed. So it was just like, icygurl is popping, millions of streams.
It's art.
Go perform.
Right.
Baby, I got on that stage and I was like, it's just a different experience. And if you know, you know. You only know if you're an artist. So I was like being torn apart in the beginning of my career because I didn't have presence. And you know, some people are born with it and that's cool. But I identify my strengths and my weaknesses. It wasn't my strength. And over time, the more I got used to it, I loved it.
Yeah, I feel like you got to get comfortable. You got to rehearse.
Yeah, and some people are born with it.
No, for sure.
And that's beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm not, so I gotta get in the gym. And
Do you feel like, because I remember when you did the boxing match, they were coming at you when you did the boxing halftime thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing about me is like, I think a toxic trait is I love a challenge. And I think like when I was given the show, it was like, okay, I don't know if I can do this, but let me try it.
Right.
When it's time for showtime, you can't try, you gotta do.
You just got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so instead of trying it, I should have just done it. And if I couldn't try it, then don't do it. You know?
I respect it. Well, look, Saweetie, go support the new music. And you got brand deals with Waymo. What else you got? Anything else we can put?
Waymo and Spotify.
Waymo and Spotify.
Waymo and Spotify, but I've never had a high fashion deal. So this year I'm expecting it.
Louis, Gucci, Fendi,
Whatever makes sense.
Birkin.
Whatever makes sense.
I feel like you've done more for Birkin than Jeezy did for Air Force Ones at this point.
Well, you know, they did take the talking bags thing.
What's that mean?
So I initially had the Birkin Brats where the bags were talking. And then they did a campaign where the bags were talking.
Wait, what's that? When you say the bags, were you on mushrooms? Were they talking to you?
No. CGI. The
Okay. I'm hearing that. In the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
During COVID, I was bored. And what's crazy is the boredom was the fruition of me being content queen. And because I love shooting content, but because I was working so much, I didn't have time to shoot content. But I had all the time then. So I shot a segment called the Birkin Brats, and my Birkins were talking. And then 2 years...
They did it.
2 years later, they did it. And I love that. I love to inspire.
Do you think we could somehow get you to bring back Coach and Michael Kors just for...
I feel like it's back.
Is it?
I feel like the people
Awesome.
who've done it...
But I feel like if you wore a Coach or Michael Kors, it would help so many men in the world.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'd be like, Saweetie got that new Coach on, bro. She got that new Dooney and Burke.
I feel like they've been doing a great job with their campaigns.
We should get you. Can we get you in a Coach just for a photo shoot,
Set
just
it
to
up
help
for
the
me.
men of the world? You have man fans. We don't want to spend all this money on purses. A nice Coach campaign.
And you know what's so interesting
Yeah.
about my show? There'd be a lot of men there.
Actually, not that interesting, to be honest. Kind of expected. Yeah. A lot of men come see Saweetie just like a lot of women go see Chris Brown.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
That's a compliment. Anyway.
Thank you.
Saweetie, I appreciate you hanging out. Be on the lookout for all the greatness and go support her new EP.
Thank you. No, really, it's out, guys.
It's out.
And I'm super proud of this project. Sometimes when you put something out, it's like throw it out and then, you got to go hide a little bit because you don't know. This time I know. I'm really proud of Pressure, Botham, Twins, Superstars, and I Need Some Inspo. I feel like I Need Some Inspo was a different side of me, though. I was telling my fans it feels like Sweet A. Like Sade, Sweet A.
I see what you did there. You a big Sade fan?
Is it a crime?
Sade is amazing.
No, Sade was really big on, I forgot it was in the Bay, but the Storm. Whatever the old...
KBLX.
KBLX,
He would know. He's a fucking
The
ancient fuck
Storm.
from the Bay.
Whatever that was, growing up,
Yeah.
coming on after 9 p.m., when you tapped into the slower
The
side.
slow jams?
The slow jam.
Ooh.
Sade was played so much.
You know what I just was listening to? Do
What?
you remember that song by Rome? Every time I see your face, it makes me wanna sing.
Every time
I was like, damn, this shit reminds me.
crazy.
This shit reminds me of being on the phone at 12. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
it was that. It's when people actually called in and put their request.
You ever get on the party line? The party line was lit, dog. That shit was like the first Tumblr. Or what? Well, not Tumblr. What's the shit called? The Tinder. That's like the OG Tinder. You go on that party line, you be like, yeah, what's up? I'm over here on the south side of Phoenix.
Honestly, when they first came out,
Were you on it?
I was, but I wasn't that good because I had a cousin who had a mouthpiece, and the way she would and the way I would, I quit.
Did you ever do the chats, like the chat rooms?
No, but I was on Party Line.
Party line was
But
amazing.
I didn't really do my thing on Party Line. But my cousin did, so it was fun to watch her do her thing.
Shout out to your cousin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, Saweetie, I thank you for hanging out with me once again.
Thank you, Bootleg.
There it is. Boom!